back to my channel. Is everyone excited for a new indie nail polish collection? Because I know I certainly am. Today I have the Mace A Whole New World collection that actually came out like a month ago, and I've actually been sitting on this collection for quite some time now, and I am so glad that I finally had a chance to sit down and look at these babies, because these are some fun like springtime polishes that aren't super like pow kazam in your face, but they definitely kind of bring in the nice soft subtle colors of spring that are really fun and appropriate to wear right about this time. This is a 7-bottle set that is available for purchase on the Mace Polish website. There are 6 bottles available for sale individually. However, if you buy the entire collection as a whole, then you get a bonus 7th polish, which we will talk about in the review. So I wanted to thank Stacy for sending me this collection for free for review. You're so incredibly generous, and I'm so sorry it took me so long to review this collection, but let's just jump right in here. The first polish that I have to share with you today is Cave of Wonder. Now this polish is a gorgeous kind of dusty gray that has tons of hollow in here and a very soft and subtle gold shimmer that really does contrast nicely with the soft gray color base. Now I found this formula to be absolutely heavenly to work with. It was very creamy. It was almost capable of being completely opaque in one coat. However, some of my nails were a little bit patchy, others looked completely fine, so I did go ahead and do a second coat with this color. I want to say that this polish is definitely a solid 2-coater. You might be able to push it and get it opaque in 1, but you're definitely gonna be good in 2. I really wanted to enhance the shine on this polish, so I went ahead and added a glossy topper to it to really bring out that gold shimmer and the hollow, and to just give it a nice smooth glass-like finish. I really enjoyed this polish in general because I'm not a huge fan of gray polishes. However, this with the mix of that hollow and that little bit of gold shimmer really made this gray a fun and exciting way to wear a neutral that I really enjoyed. Next, we have Often Imitated, Never Duplicated, which is a really dusty, soft sky blue. This is a perfect example of kind of the pastels you can expect from this collection, because they're light and they're soft and they're fluffy, but they're also slightly grayed out, just a tinge, just a little bit, to make them a little bit on the dusty, muted side. So you've got a little bit of gray in here, not a whole lot, but just enough to kind of tone it down ever so slightly. There is a lot of hollow in here, which comes screaming through when this polish is out in the sunlight. And just like with the previous polish, this one does have a very subtle gold shimmer in here. For me, the gold shimmer was not that noticeable from far away. However, as you brought the polish closer, you really got a chance to look at it in depth, you can definitely see that gold shimmer right away. I found this formula to be a little bit more on the fluid side and a little bit watery. However, I feel like that worked nicely for this polish, because you do want to work in thin coats to really build up that gold shimmer and to really give you nice, beautiful, even nail coverage. That first coat was a little bit alarming to me because I thought, oh no, this is gonna take a while, but that second coat came through beautifully, had complete opaque coverage, tons of hollow, tons of that gold shimmer that dries down to a very nice satin finish. However, I really wanted it to be glossy. I wanted to really see that hollow and that shimmer come screaming through, so I added a top coat to it to make it look like what you see in the bottle, and it is stunning. Next, we have Go Fly a Carpet, which is a dusty lilac purple. So again, we're dealing with a very soft, very subtle lilac-y purple, but then they've added just a kiss of gray in here to just mute it ever so slightly. There is lots of hollow in here, so definitely see lots of rainbows inside this polish. There's also a little bit of a reddish gold shimmer happening in here, so it's not just the gold shimmer that we've seen before, but there's also this added element of a red shimmer as well, which really warms up this polish, gives it a little bit more of an edge than some of the other polishes in this collection. The formula on this one was again a little bit on the thin side. However, I didn't find that to be a problem at all once it came time to apply this polish. You definitely had to work in thin coats because it would kind of spill over into the cuticles and it would flood your cuticles. I got full opaque coverage in 2 coats, and it definitely dried down to this nice satin finish, which again was not exactly the effect I wanted to get. I wanted to get exactly what I saw in this bottle, so I put a glossy topper on it. This one is definitely one of my favorites from this set because it's just such a beautiful, soft, dainty lilac-y purple that I feel is absolutely perfect for this time of year right now, because it's just so springy and it's so gorgeous and it's just absolutely on point for the season that we are in right now. The next polish I have from the A Whole New World collection is Itty Bitty Living Space. Now this is obviously inspired by the Genie's lamp because we are dealing with this beautiful kind of patinaed antique gold foil polish. Now on top of this like gold antique-y feel that we've got in this polish, there's also some hollow in here as well. So we also have pops of rainbow coming out of this antique gold lamp, which is just really, really fun to look at. The formula of Itty Bitty Living Space was again a very fluid, a very easy to manipulate polish that did not get completely opaque in one coat, but I really didn't expect it to because you'd kind of want to build up that metallic-y feel. You want to build up the hollows in here as well, and I was perfectly happy in 2 coats. I also wanted to note that this polish wasn't as brush strokey as I expected it to be. Sometimes with these foils and these metallics, they have a tendency to get very, very brush strokey, but I noticed that this one dried down rather nicely and it evened out really, really well. This one does dry down a little bit satiny, so I wanted to put a nice glossy topper to really enhance the shine, to bring out those hollows, you know the drill, and the overall effect was really, really nice. Next we have a nude. This is Street Rat, and Street Rat is definitely like a bone white base, like kind of ivory. It's definitely not white. It's kind of a creamy, off-white beige kind of a base. Now this is the only polish in this collection that does not have any hollow in it. However, there is a red purple combo shimmer in here that is really, really nice. Now it's not terribly noticeable from far away. It's definitely a shimmer that you notice more on like an intimate scope, but I really appreciate it. It was nice to see a different element added to these creams and to see some shimmer in here instead of that hollow. This formula was so thick and so creamy. It was nearly opaque in one coat, which for me is like a huge home run. I love one coat polishes, and this one was so incredibly close. There was just 1 or 2 nails that I had that didn't quite get full opaque coverage, but the majority of my nails were almost opaque in one, which I just adore. However, a second coat definitely solved any problems that I had with application with the first coat. So for me, this is a solid 2-coat polish with the potential of being a 1-coat if you take your time with it. This one does dry a little bit satiny, so I went ahead and added a glossy topper and just gave it a really beautiful ending finish. The next polish that I have to share with you is A Whole New World. This was my other favorite from this collection because it is a very soft, very subtle, very sophisticated mint kind of turquoise green. It just pulls at my heartstrings because I adore these kind of soft mint turquoise colors. They're just gorgeous. There's also an added hollow in here, which we all are very, very excited about. And there is a gold shimmer in here as well, which complements the color base perfectly. It's a match made in heaven and I love it! The formula on this one was kind of like some of the other polishes in this collection where it's very, very fluid. I don't want to say that it's like super, super runny, but it's just fluid. It just moves effortlessly across the nail. However, you do need to be careful because you might flood your cuticles a little bit, so you want to work in thinner coats. This one did get completely opaque in 2 coats. This polish is definitely a solid 2-coater. I really don't think you'll be able to get it opaque in 1 coat. This one does dry down satiny just like the rest of these polishes, and so I went ahead and added a glossy topper because I really wanted to enhance that gold shimmer that is inside this polish because it looks so beautiful up against the minty turquoise blue. I love it. It is definitely one of my favorites. It's so good. On the Mace Polish website, you can buy each of these bottles individually. If you buy the collection as a set, you get a 7th polish for free as like a bonus polish. So the 7th polish is Oh Raja. You're dealing with a gray base. It is not the same gray as Cave of Wonders. If you compare the grays, Cave of Wonders is slightly more blue toned, whereas Oh Raja is kind of more white. Now the fun thing about Oh Raja are the red metallic hearts, which was the element for me that I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. But it took my husband to look at this polish and to say like, oh yeah, I get it, because of the scene in Aladdin where Raja is attacking Prince Ahmed, I think it's Prince Ahmed. And so Prince Ahmed comes like storming out of one of the castle chambers or whatever, his pants have a hole in it and his underwear is poking through, and his underwear is the quintessential classic cartoon underwear of the white boxers with red hearts. And so here we have Prince Ahmed's underwear in a bottle, which I thought was just hilarious. It's just so incredibly funny and really, really cute. Now the formula on this one was a little bit difficult to work with, I'm not gonna lie, because those hearts are really difficult to get out of this polish. I found that resting it upside down for about 20 to 30 minutes before I painted my nails definitely helped. I also noticed that if just focusing on getting color on my nails with the first coat and then worrying about fishing out the glitters in like the subsequent coats definitely made the process a lot easier, and I was able to get full base color coverage, which was really, really nice. So I did have to do some fishing to get these glitters out of here. However, it was really cute to kind of see them sprinkled about on this gray-white background. It was just kind of fun. With the metallic hearts being so large as well, it definitely got very textured. Obviously, we've got some big pieces of glitter here, so I highly recommend putting a glossy topper on this, maybe even 2 coats depending on how many glitter hearts you're able to get on your nails. Now, even though this polish was a little bit hard to work with and it was really difficult to get some of those hearts out, I still feel like it was kind of fun, an inside joke that is just kind of cute and a little bit silly, which I appreciate. And that is it. That is the Whole New World collection from Mace Polish. I really enjoyed this set. I thought that this entire collection was a really beautiful way of slowly getting yourself into the spring mood and really, really lightly, ever so slightly, just dipping your toe into getting some beautiful spring colors ready for the season. What did you guys think? I'm excited about it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's soft and subtle and springy at the same time. Makes everybody happy, I think. But as usual, I'm dying to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comment section down below if you've tried Mace Polish before. Have you tried this collection? Because I know it's been out for a while, which again, I apologize about. Have you tried any other Mace Polishes? I know they've been involved with Polish Pickup for a while now, so have you tried Mace Polish through Polish Pickup? I know I certainly have. I'm very curious to know what you guys think, so of course let me know in the comment section down below. But that is my video for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!